Welcome back, everybody. We got the iconic matchup back at you once again. The Sanctuary Special BFS versus Wacky Wraiths. BFS obviously kind of a new team in that sense that they are a new name, but kind of their own BLM squad and truly iconic matchup. How are you doing, Itchy?
Doing all right, dude. How are you doing?
I feel like we need to talk now about shampoos.
Okay, yeah, we can move on. Champles. What
Only
are we on?
3 champs left for both teams, obviously. And I mean, Case Maze obviously has the iconic yes tanks. He's got Sam Oliver, Tom Kench. But there are other places, right, where I feel like mid jungle, they're getting more limited, right? And I mean, Linus has a very specific shampoo. He has Garen, Xante, Renekton left into Sion, Volibear, Tom.
Yeah.
And jungle, there's only carry junglers basically for Noir outside of Jarvan, which I would still count as a carry. A lot of yeah, it's just gonna be interesting. I mean, Denzer also has like LeBlanc, Veigar, Jace.
Yeah.
Which is it's something. It's something.
We're seeing how it goes. We see, looking at the pools, Furries down to Zaya, Varus, Kai'Sa, Motho's Bard, Thresh, Nautilus. Elrak has Lulu, Milio, Nautilus, so he's got 2 enchanters and Nautilus. And usage in with Jinx, Corki, Tristana. So it'll be interesting to see what happens down there. Lino with Syndra to Lea Lux, which is fairly standard. Haze Maze. Sion, Volibear, Tom Kench, the 3 champions that I know he plays. Those are his pool. He got the other 2 champs, Skarner, Zac, that he maybe plays less, isn't really known for out to begin with. And we see Linus down to Garen, Cassante, Renekton. I don't know anything about Linus's Renekton, but Garen, Cassante, definitely something I know him to play. And I'm wondering, do you think, as a top laner, which champion would you pick? Because Case Maze's pool is all sort of tanky tank bags at the moment. Garen, Cassante, Renekton, what would you pick into that?
I mean, I wouldn't mind the Cassante, to be honest.
Yeah?
The Garen
match with the Cassante? I don't think you can Renekton into that, right?
I mean, you can. You can definitely Renekton into all of them. Like, I don't think Renekton loses, but...
I reckon I'm expecting a Garen, maybe a Cassante out from Linus. I think he's going to be saving his most confident picks. He picked Renekton.
Yeah, I was already picked Renekton.
Oh, we see it now.
It's not 100%. I mean, now it's locked in, but while they're hovering, it's not released to see who's locked in. But now they're locked in because it's 166 on timer.
Maybe it's a curveball, or maybe this is just something that Linus has in his back pocket that he feels confident on.
I think.
Choosing to do it versus Case Maze, who I'm pretty sure these two know each other very well. So
I think he's doing it because he's scared of the Volibear, and Volibear is a hard matchup. Like, Volibear is a pretty damn hard matchup for most champions because Volibear is just pretty strong. So I think he's doing it to safe out versus the Volibear. I mean, Renekton is the safest, I would say.
Okay. We see Jarvan coming from the side of Noir. We see Wukong there, so Jarvan, Wukong. From what I know and from how I feel about those, Wukong outscales and has level 6, which Jarvan can do more early, and his initiation's quite good. However, I think that Wukong wins that.
New Corki.
New Corki. We do see New Corki. Have you any experience with New Corki? Because I've been playing it a decent amount.
A little bit. I've seen it. I haven't been playing it, though. Okay. It seems... It has a really bad win rate, but when I see it, I feel like it still does damage, so... I'm not too worried about it.
The way I feel about this champ at the moment is he's basically gone the exact opposite direction from what he used to be. Before, it was his R and his Q were sort of the important abilities. Basically, his R and his E didn't really do much. His auto attacks weren't really that important. Now, it's the exact opposite. He falls off a cliff. He doesn't really scale all that well, I've been finding. But his early game kill pressure, disgusting. Can play it like a Lucian where you W forward. E max, doing a lot of work. So Wing forward with E, auto attack. And if you have PTA, which I'm hoping that Usaging goes, you basically just one-shot anyone level 2. So I'll be interested to see that. We see Pharaoh going Varus, will be interesting. I don't think that champ is as strong in the meta currently.
Lethality build is semi-untouched, right?
I think Lafati should be okay. The issue with Lafati is that Hail of Blades got nerfed. But aside from that, there's not an issue. I guess the other issue is that crit got buffed. So it's less that lethality got changed, it's more that crit got better. So it's not as good into that. We do see Veigar versus Talia. It'll be interesting to see that. So looking at these drafts, how do you feel about it?
I mean, overall, I think it's a pretty solid draft from both sides. Like, Denser's gonna scale like a monster, and I feel like he will have the space to do it. Like, I feel like Denser picked Veigar because he knows Wacky are like the iconic we're gonna scale team. I mean, obviously they've changed a bit, like they have a new middle, they've moved the Sedge into ADC, but I still feel like they're gonna play that style, right? So, in picking Veigar, I feel like he's just saying, I'm gonna match the scaling, and just make sure we get to late game. Whereas Pharaoh and Linus are going for like the kind of safe blinds in a way, because they don't really know what to expect. I mean, Sedge, I have no idea what the hell he plays ADC. Like, when was the last time he played ADC? I have no idea. So they're like maybe like a bit like, I'm not trying it. And I think Line is just respecting Case Volibear.
I think that Usejin was the original AD carry, but I think he got moved to... He went mid, and then they got Bootner in like a season and a half ago or something like that, or 2 seasons ago. So I think it's a role that he's played before, or historically. But it'll be interesting to see. This Corki, I'm very interested to see how that goes. I do think that with an enchant he can do a lot, and potentially if... I think that from what I've seen so far, with Pharaoh going Kraken on Jinx, and what was the last one? The Ziggs not going Blackfire Torch. I think that maybe Pharaoh is not as up to date with this current patch. So I reckon this Corki down in the bot lane, I'll be interested to see how this goes level 2, as it sounds like we're getting into game.
It does sound like we're getting into game.
Ooh,
and there it is, and we're gonna see some cheesy stuff coming out
Black
here.
Flag Sailors coming up to the top lane, potentially looking for a fight.
And there's cheesy K's, bro.
No flash on K's, maze. He should be aware of this, knowing this, as we see Moppo coming around. K's sees it out. Ghosts, is he gonna go? And the hook misses.
Respectable Ghost.
Blowing flash for that. Getting a ward down, but we see a counter invade. Elrat looking to recall, get a ward down.
Securing vision, yeah. They're gonna know the path for the enemy jungler. Just a clean response, I feel like.
Okay, Moppo not gonna walk straight, so not gonna catch Elrat out for recalls. Then we're trying to get a little tap there. Minions have spawned. We see Denser with the first
big
1 stack onto Denser.
I mean, he gets 15 gold now as base, so that's a minion. That's a minion. That's the last hit.
Usajin has first strike. I'm gonna be interested to see how this goes.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
We'll see. I mean, maybe this is something he knows about, because I will say that his early game burst is quite a lot, but he's lower range, and I feel like Varus can proc that very easily.
I agree. Agree for that point.
First, as we see Wukong and Jarvan, both junglers starting top side, probably going to path down to bot. Looking to see... I'm going to be watching... Northump's not using Smite on blue, going to save it for Krogs. So he's going to be slightly down on tempo from Robbery right now. K's Maze pushing in top lane, it looks. Looking to get the shove.
I mean, they're both kind of... I mean, this is Volibear, right? Like, he kind of secures Prio in a way.
Yeah,
I don't think he needs to do it right now, but...
Noir...
It guarantees him that
gank top off of this.
It's not too bad. Like
if it works, it's
the problem is
I can call it off, so he's going to lose a lot of tempo on this one. We'll see Wukong basically finishing off his Raptors right now. Going to be very ahead on tempo.
That's the problem, right? Like he shoved the 2 waves too quickly. And if he wanted to gank, he would have done it now. But now since he already went up, it didn't clear. Like he has to go back. Big hook out of Moppo here though.
Elrat, Pharaoh. Ill used. But Usajin training back quite nicely.
Speaking of my Hello Blades being nerfed, he's went comment.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely means as we see
damage.
Good damage to there.
He's
gonna have to walk away.
Yeah, I mean, Renekton one very strong early game champ, and one big trading power out of Volibear is the fact you can damage someone with D. And
Linus looking to stop him, doesn't get it off.
Unlucky.
I need what I want from Linus is to recall right now, because from what I saw, it looked like he had a freeze. You can recall TP back, but Kazme is just gonna walk back, I guess. I'm not even going to use his own TP.
I mean, Case Mace shoved
Fair
all the way.
enough.
He's able to walk here.
No,
I don't think...
sorry. Linus has freeze as long as he doesn't unfreeze it.
Yeah, I'm not sure it has a freeze. I think it's slow pushing, but... I think it's just like a trade. Like, he will lose some minions, but he decides to keep his TP.
Wukong
case
down
he
here,
has
looking to cover for this gank. Actually, I'm have to ward there. Noir kind of slightly behind him, but we see wave coming in. Noir.
They're baiting it. Oh, they're going on to Sejin, but meanwhile, they're going on to Noir. Hook from Mop, he's landing it straight into Elrat. They're switching targets on the fly here, but Pharaoh a little bit caught out. Nice E there, but maybe... Ooh, flash from Robbery, very deep though. Here comes the art from Nautilus, does go down. But Robbery stuck, but that's 2 kills going over. Nice EQ, Elrat instantly dead, and Denser on the roam. I don't think you're getting out of this one, Sejin. Flash auto, Q. Can he land it? Where's the range? Oh!
There we go.
Pretty close.
Picking up a triple kill there from a fight that actually
Wacky
Wraiths had the drop. But different target selection. Looked like it could be good from there with the triple kill at the start, as we see Wukong going on to Noir, but Moppo flashing forward, going on to Elrat, playing off there. Pharaoh taking that. Usage and pumping a lot of damage. Flash there. Gets it from, looks like Lulu, but...
Man, the damage of course here.
So much damage, yeah. And Jarvan just being able to get multi-man EQs, lots of AoE damage down.
Like, that surprised me, to be honest. Like, I know that E thing on Cork is supposed to deal out damage, but I really didn't think Mop was gonna die that fast. He really shredded him like nothing.
And it only gets shrunk, as we've seen Moppo up
oh my god, Mop on the room. Nice hook, no ult for Case Mace, so he can't ult out yet. Only has Ghost. Here's Noir as well. EQ, boom, slow. They're gonna give it to Linus.
Yep, as we see Linus picking up that kill. Case Mace using Ghost, but no flash means you're not able to dodge that CC so well. Denza, low on mana, getting pushed there, but Linus looking. Now the TP's coming in from Case Mace, so he's gonna be able to pick up this wave.
Denzer, my boy,
Linus
please.
is gonna crash.
Denzer, we need a TP, dog. We need a TP
Denza,
back.
we need a reset. How much gold is Denza on? Is he greeding for a particular
lost chapter? I'm assuming.
Yeah, probably.
1200. 1200 lost chapter. I'm assuming.
Okay, so he's just gonna try and pick up this wave and then back, right? But
I mean, he can die at any moment here if Robbery decides to leave.
If I'm Lena, I'm calling for Robbery to.
Yeah, I agree.
Come dive this guy.
I do agree. But Denser's gonna dodge the bullet. Boom. Now you TP, right? There you go. My man.
Hopefully not stopped. As we see Wukong being spotted out by Moppo down here.
I mean, I will say it's really unfair that Wacky Wraiths gets to bring in Lean into this tournament. I mean, no one can challenge Lean in mid lane, man. She just doesn't play for some reason. Unequivocally the best mid.
When she gets a team, SLE's over.
True and real.
It's like Ragnarok for SLE.
When they get a mid, they're gonna win SLE.
Yeah. As we see Wukong starting up the Drake. Noir Tempest picking up all 3 of the grubbies. Bot lane shoving. Pushing in on the side of BFS.
Classic Wacky Wraiths move, doing Drake, trying to scale, trying to slow the game down. Although, like, I mean, obviously they had like the champs, right? But I don't even know if they want to slow it down because of new Corky. Then there's no way you get this, right? Okay. Good patience out
a little bit. Getting 6 right now. There's no vision down from the side of Bob. It looks like that wave's going to bounce back now. So we see... Is Jarvan looking to invade onto red? Saw the Drake going down, but he's behind on tempo. This needed to be done earlier, and I'm worried now. Case Maze and Lena are going to be able to collapse on this. Going to be spotted out if he attempts it. Just drop in a control ward. We'll see.
Maybe I mean, he does have like push mid, right? Like he does have push, so that's good.
Yeah. So we see the Drake coming in, trading up here. Noir looking potentially to take this. Renekton going back in, taking a lot of damage early though, and that's a big wave. Doesn't look like the play's going to be able to work this time. Case Maze leveling up. Case Maze has Linus good heal, but
yeah, it's just very hard to kill Renekton. As long as it does short, like I mean, if you think about the champions, I coming on to
Wukong spotted out, surely. Ooh. Noir, close shop.
EQ, no ult from Robbery there to stop the EQ. Case Maze looking at the Linus.
Has ult, but they're going on 2 different targets, and yeah, I don't think this one's going to go.
Oh my god,
fully committing with the ult.
No wall, nice disjoint there from Noir. It does get out of it. No flash from Case Maze, and Linus just has to here on the back.
Doubly potentially looking.
Nice damage, and Denser's here, Denser's
coming
earlier
down.
than Lina. Denser's earlier, here comes the cage him, he's stuck. What can we do? Jarvan ult, damage, coming out, no bite to heal. Denser kind of stuck here now though. Maybe has flash, no, flashing out, no, it's stunned the clone, flash from Linus. Robbery is getting out of it though, flash from Lina. Everyone's just flashing for the hills. Does he get Edo damage?
Okay.
Minimum distance, Lina is out. That was an intense
nice
little scuffle on top side. An intense little scuffle.
Yeah. So we see that was that a 2 for 2? No, 2 for 1, right?
I think a 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
Yeah, I think it was a 1 for 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure, not too bad. I mean, both sides kind of trying some plays, and then I mean, Noir kind of trying to punish for him overstaying, and then they kind of over aggress into the enemy jungle. I guess don't enter enemy jungle.
Yeah.
Set the game plan. Pharaoh, I mean, they could almost look for kill here. Pharaoh has ulti. There's a lot of damage right now. There's a lot of damage.
35. We have. Is that Grubby spawning in the next little while?
I think they're like in about 30 seconds, I would say. It depends a bit when they
Noir Tempest, no ult, but he's coming down here.
Oh, there it is! Varus ult. A big flash from Nautilus. Gonna hook him up. The W coming through, but does stay alive. Hook barely missing there from Moppo.
Heal used as well.
Maybe it's the Hill of Blades
traded. Maybe.
I feel like it was almost dead.
Elrat back getting cancelled. Unable to stop.
Trying to aggress here in bot lane.
So we see Wukong and Jarvan both down here. Looks like BFS.
Ooh, Noir. Robbery.
Robbery.
EQ. Hello. No EQs.
Robbery no covering, stopping this dive from going on. So BFS just gonna call it off.
Not too much happening. I guess they're waiting on the Drake. Trying to get Crab. Good vision here from BFS. Lina trying to look, but there's nothing to get here.
30. Is that second Grubby's coming up, so I'd like to see BFS contest this, and it looks like they are, but then people will see a ping going down. Elrat paving up towards there, so Wacky Wraiths potentially looking to contest this. Both AD carries staying down the bot lane. Corki actually potentially looking up. We're coming down, the Wild Tempest has already started.
Robbery out to Denser. Denser a bit overextended here. Gotta go down for free. That was very dry. That was very dry.
Noir picks up 1 Grubbies, but it looks like Wacky Wraith's gonna be able to pick this up as well. As we see Lina still fighting.
And Moppo is taking the new position. He's the mid lane. Wait, that's Ascension.
Usagen. Roaming from the bot lane.
They're bringing up the entire squad here for the grubs. They know BFS like them, so...
Gonna pick up 2 grubs, stop that 6 grub thing. Pharaoh... Yep, Usagen already gonna come down, so Pharaoh's not even gonna get any place for his troubles. So we see Noir Tempest going in, Lina stuck, taking turret shots, no flash, dies. 30 seconds till Drake, however, she's gonna be up with 10 seconds and ult. Still think that Wacky Wraiths can take that, but that's nice. Noir Tempest picks up the gold, but is he going to be able to spend it? No ult before Drake. So, while that is good to pick that up, it's not going to be any discernible differences other than getting this prior and this vision control. So, does look like that's going to be enough actually, as Renekton's pulled down. Denser's going to go top. Good macro. Denser has TP. Renekton doesn't, so this makes it so everyone can be in the fight. And yeah, full control from BFS. Just going to take this Drake.
I mean, they're going to get it, like, as you said, like, they haven't bought yet, so they really don't want to fight, but they might just get
Moppo over here.
Moppo, oh lord, a TP! That's Linus coming in! Linus, no, it's Denser! Oh my god, it's Denser. That's the wildest TP I've ever seen from a Veigar. Uses both sums to get out. Line on the flag. It's Case Maze Pharaoh! Ah, get me out! There's a bear! And it does escape over the wall. Now Linus is here. Denser stunned up by Lina. The drag is already dead. They can't just run for the hills here, and they will be fine, but Linus getting stunned up. A little bit of robbery ulting. It's gonna go down there, I think. No way out. 2 kills going over to Wacky Wraiths, so a 2-for-1, but they do get the objective.
Yeah.
On the side of BFS, so...
Yeah, Wacky Wraiths coming back from a bye. Being able to contest. They don't pick up the Drake. That was easily contested. We see Robbery taking quite a few turret shots here for free. But yeah. BFS not having spent their gold. Overextending very deep for not really much reason when they were getting free objectives. And honestly throwing their lead a little bit. Picking up a couple kills to the side of Wacky Wraiths, who are on timers. And... bit of a misplay from BFS when they were in a commanding position to sort of overextend there.
Yeah, they're really overextended. I mean, like we said, right? We didn't think they wanted to fight. They felt like they hadn't gotten the recess. They hadn't really spent their gold. And they still kind of opt in for the fight using TPs and everything and get a bit punished by it from the side of Wacky Wraiths.
But yeah, good to see Wacky Wraiths understanding that despite the fact that they'd lost the earlier one, they're still in a position to fight. And
Lina surfing a little bit in mid lane.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got a lot of plates on mid from that play as well, so even though no objective per se, there's only a freeze now here in bot lane, but then she's gonna try to break it.
Yeah, we see
rotating their mid laner.
BFS are positioning towards starting this Herald, which it looks like they are going to do. Going to get the objectives. Full control.
All inning Denser.
As we see Ghost from Houston.
The Denser is going low.
Denser almost dead.
Ghost Flash Ghost.
Denser surviving though.
Had no subs actually and he survived that. That's crazy. I feel like he should probably have gone down there. I mean, this Herald going down is because the bot lane is bot lane, right? So Denser is going to get pressured. I would like to see him like almost base Linus here, TP him down to cover that bot turret. Not sure if they will though.
Wacky Wraith should be trying to pick up this turret for the cross map, but potentially too late because of the freeze trying to go onto Denzer.
I think they would be able, like Robbery is hovering it as well. So if anyone shows up, they're going to try to dive. I think the only one who could try to hold it would be Renekton, right? Because it's pretty hard to dive a Renekton typically. But yeah, Denser shows he's gonna die here, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Robbery on the hover, pretty good. And going to go down. This is the free kill. Not respecting.
Denser.
Good old Denser. We need the Vex, man.
Turret going down,
really sad.
looking up, and yeah. Obviously, I don't think he knew that Monkey was there, but nonetheless. Bit of a
I think even 2v1, it's even 2v1 is a bit greedy.
Yeah,
and yeah, Wacky Wraiths is kind of
greedy feels more like autopilot to be honest, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it was a bit autopilot. I mean, it's a mistake. Everyone does them. I mean, we have seen my lane swap angle when I tried to E through 3 people. Happens to all of us.
So we're looking at items right now. Both junglers quite good. We see Sundered Sky from Jarvan 402. Both junglers about to complete their jungle item. We've just finished at Triforce, so going for more of a dueling build there. Bit more damage between Moppo up into this top lane. Potentially going to go on Case Maze.
I think he's kind of out though. Unstoppable. Good hook from Moppo though, waiting for the Unstoppable to go away.
W, heal.
If he gets another W here, no, he does not. That's a kill. Going over to Moppo.
Yep. Moppo picking that up with the Ignite. Good for the cutting down heal. Bad for the taking kills. Nonetheless, I think BFS going to be happy with that. However, is this going to be able to convert it into anything, or is this just another kill for not much gained at the moment?
I think it's just a kill for not much, I would say. If they got anything, it would be the tier 1.
In a minute. Robbery there to cover, stop that turret from going down. Reset coming out here. Got ult, but Case Maze TP is going to be coming up soon. Renekton going up top. We'll have TP for this Drake. Denzer back in to spend money now. Pick up Control Ward. And yeah, how... Looking at these teams, we see that Wacky Wraiths 2.5k ahead. Drake coming up, 1 apiece right now. Triforce Corki, Archangels.
A lot of good item spikes right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's kind of similar from the side of BFS. Renekton having Eclipse is going to be a real threat to anybody. And we have Herald Charge coming in. Noir trying to get this mid lane turret down. It would be nice before the Drake spawning in 20 seconds. Both teams posturing. Moppo a little bit caught out. Gotta be fine though.
15 seconds, one more wave going to be coming in mid to be picked up. Pharaoh looking like it's going to do that. Setup looks to be in control of BFS, I'd say, at the moment. However, that turret is still up. Noir Tempest spotting out Robbery on the Scryer.
They have a little bit better positioning. Robbery playing with fire.
Yep, BFS first target in. We see Denzer potentially looking to go onto Talia down here.
Ooh,
we see
Robbery deep. Oh, nice auto by Moppo, but missing the hook onto Elrad. Ult coming out onto Seji. TPs as well. Noir Tempest trying to counter-engage here onto Seji, but Robbery peeling backwards. Noir has the flash out. Here's Case Maze coming in. Linus is TPing far on the right side. Denzer's gonna get stuck in river here. Does have flash though. Nice kill onto Robbery. That's a lot of damage. And Linus cleaning up Seji on the back. So Case Maze, even though all the havoc he's wrecking in the backlines, maybe it won't be enough. There's no backline. They're gonna turn on the Case Maze. kind of going down. E will hit, will be shielded, but Linus too much damage. This Eclipse doing work. Nice shove onto Denser, a lot of damage. Moppo going down, and hook, flash hook at Moppo will stop it, and Lina still staying alive here. Polymorph being a bit annoying, but this fight in favor of Black Flag Sailors. Oh, they're walking up again! A bit greedy. Here's Linus. Q damage, still staying alive, still kiting. Pharaoh though, look for the Q snipe onto Elrat, who will miss. Lina will fire again, maybe? Lina is still trying for this.
Lina does have Archangels as well still.
Ooh, good hook from Moppo though, and auto Q from Val.
Oh.
There it is. Unlucky. And yeah, that's a 4-for-1?
See Robbery and Corky coming back.
Oh god, run! They respond! Run everybody! Okay, Noir, wait, Moppo, you're illegal. Okay. Bro, Moppo, that was a robbery by Moppo.
Yep.
Imagine doing a robbery on robbery. That's a steal right there.
So what happened there? Let's
Denser one-shot robbery. And the rest is history.
Okay. Yeah. So, overall, that was initially a 3-0 from the side of BFS, picking up that. Then the fight went on a little bit longer, more sums got used, Denzer ended up going down, and ended up being a 4-for-1, I think?
Yeah, plus Drake.
Plus Drake. Lots of other sums. As we see Wacky Wraiths posturing up here.
Ooh, they're gonna dive this grenade then. But that's a scary dive. Vulnerable. There it is. Can he get the Q? A lot of healing. No more spells right now though. And will go down. The Case Mace Spear of Shojin Volibear is too powerful, but also power, I guess.
Looking to pick this up, but Denza and Noir Tempest sort of in the areas. We see TP coming into mid.
The Pharaoh is deep. Jesus. There's a wall and everything, but Denza's gonna be here on the play. Varus barely missing. Nice movement from Lina. Can we get the cage? Here's the cage. Stun coming out. Most spells missing though, but we have Vega ruled. Boom, that's damage. Going right through the Seraphs, and Robbery still stuck here. Does he have W? I don't know if he can get out of here. Going on to Pharaoh instantly when he sees the angle. Over the wall, he's stuck in the cage. God. Oh my god, and there's Robbery. EQ is gonna go down. Denser picking that up, and instant ult onto Elrat from Noir. They want more in this fight. Linus won't be able to join, but it's still a 4v3. But Pharaoh is low, and Case Mace is very strong right now. Trying to EQ out. And Sejin dealing a lot of damage. Nice auto onto Pharaoh. I feel like they're gonna clean this up. They're stuck between two turrets, and I don't think they have the damage to kill Case Mace right here. Denser trying to waddle away into the mid lane. And eventually Linus actually will be here. TP coming in, they're trying to stop Denser from getting out, but Linus actually is here. Cage, instant stun into the stun. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Lina will survive, and Case Mace still wants more. He's just running at people, and Denser trying to guide. Here comes the Vulnerable Q. Nice cage. Linus helping out his mid lane. A lot of damage, almost killing Case Mace, but Sejin, damn, these Corky Rockets actually still do deal damage. And I don't think there's a way out. Nice polymorph from Elrat, and that looks like Baron going over to Wacky Wraiths.
Yeah, wow. That fight lasted for like a minute or so as we see BFS overextending onto that mid turret. Wacky Wraiths looking to punish. BFS answering back with the Denza TP doing that, but then still taking so long that the people that had the fight up top managed to run all the way down there. And BFS, having used all their tools, being low on health, Usagen, Case Maze, knowing that they can clean that up even with lower numbers because they're healthier and they have stuff. I'd like to see how much gold do we reckon that Corky just picked up there? Because he got quite a few shutdown.
It's the biggest man on the map, 10k.
Yep. That with first strike, he was probably already there, but picking up so many shutdowns there into Baron. That gold swing. I feel like BFS were ahead before that, but just overextending yet again what seems to be a trademark for BFS. And yeah.
I mean, they live and die by their crazy plays, right? That's how they work. They live and die by doing these insane dives. When they go their way, they look unstoppable. When they don't, they look like they're, out in nowhere. It's kind of like an LPL team in that sense, but nice shot from Lina. Trying to catch out Mop, and here's a Sejin Elrat. A lot of damage is coming through. Going a bit wide. Nice one from Varus. Stopping the engage there. I'm surprised Moppo lived that without flashing. The damage from Denser. Denser.
Flash. I'd be wondering if he's gonna look to flash.
Stun onto Robbery. QE doesn't get the ult. No. Even missing Robbery. That W was clutch.
And he's dealing a lot of damage onto Noir right now. Oof,
Yeah, I'm not
that's
sure
hitting.
Noir realizes he doesn't win that versus Triforce Sundered with the items that he currently has. One item below as well. As we see Kazemaze in the top lane potentially looking for a solo kill onto Renekton.
This Case Maze, it's not working out the way Linus wanted it to be. I think the idea behind the Renekton matchup is he probably knew he was gonna go this build with like a lot of shields. And Renekton W obviously does break them. Varus Q.
Oh, not enough, not enough.
Pretty close though. Now an engage in mid lane as well. That's a wall from Lina right there. But then they're gonna pick up Robbery. And this Veigar is scary. No more action for now though.
Being a 1-for-1 at the end of that, losing Linus on the top side, but Wacky Wraiths themselves losing Robbery there, and we see Dragon is up 30 seconds on Robbery.
And
DFS
only 4 on Linus. Big pick onto Pharaoh here. Flash W used from Sejin though, but Linus should already be here. Is Teleport gonna come in? Has it right now.
I'm not sure if you want to do that, boys.
Ooh, here's Linus coming in, but Sejin kind of untouched on the backline. 6k on the Dragon. It's not gonna go down anytime soon. Linus trying to disengage EQ from Jarvan as well. They're trying to stall for time. They want Robbery to get over here. They don't want to flip the Dragon right now, and Denser taking a lot of poke from Lina, really playing this quite nicely. I think like it's mostly Case Maze and Lina doing work right now.
Yeah, good call from Wacky Wraiths to reset that Dragon instead of trying to take it with 4k, knowing that Noir Tempest could just come back over that wall.
Like
So
Mage
he's
was
playing quite
close.
aggro. Lincoln Health Bars from the side of BFS though, I feel like they're just going to have to give this Drake big damage from Denza, but he himself is
Down
like,
from Lina?
What is going in and doesn't get it.
Tried for the steal. Respect.
Yeah.
No Baron ups, it's not a big deal. Him
Wacky
dying there is
Wraiths.
just an isolated kill.
Wacky Wraiths going up to Soul Point as we see a wave coming in. No Baron to take at the moment. However, Wacky Wraiths being able to cement their lead a little bit more.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know if they outscale, but they probably scale fine. I don't really know how New Corky scales, I'll be honest. I have no idea.
Does not
assuming-
scale very well at all.
No, does not scale very well, though. I know he has true damage in the kit, so I imagine that's good, but I'm assuming he gets like
Yeah.
range issues late game.
It's the range. So he has, I think he's got 525 range. It might be 550, but I'm pretty sure it's 525. Could be wrong though. And yeah, his auto attacks do 115% damage, with 15% of it being true. Case Maze picking up a solo kill to Dance. It's just an absolute monster at this point. He's got his buff, Thimble Winter, the shield. I've played against Case Maze's Volibear before, and yeah, once you get Shojin and
He
Thimble
does
Winter,
surprising amount of damage while being very tanky.
the cooldown on W gets so low, and he has so many shields in his kit.
Ooh, nice out though! Oh my god! Catching Mop out with the blast cone.
Yeah,
That's a play right there. I like that. That's tricky right there. And now they're going to go for more. Linus W he is getting out, but this turret will go down to Wacky Wraiths, I think. They just
Wacky
keep
Wraiths.
getting picks.
Yeah, Wacky Wraiths very controlled, and BFS not able to really regain their senses, get their bearings back after this gold swing. Wacky Wraiths not laying up the pressure, and when it comes to the chaos, BFS just somewhat fumbling, unable to.
Down there, Noir fishing for Lina. Has no flash, so big engage from
Robbery.
Robbery here though. Wing out, playing it patient, coming in again, and that's Pharaoh going down. Noir also having to go out and Denser flashing. They just keep them on this position and they can't leave their base.
You know what, K's Maze taking there, but yeah, the amount of
Nice
damage these guys
W.
have working as a 5-man unit as we see the trade down here. K's Maze winning, getting that extra W proc, but not much else.
He has so much more gold than Linus. There's no way he's winning that right now. And the
Wow,
PK from Noir,
really
pretty deep, pretty deep. No punish though, actually managed to keep the turret alive for a little bit longer. Meanwhile, Case Maze diving bot lane. Volberlt has been used, there's the Nom. Chomp down onto Linus.
Yeah, K's Maze just big right here. The Renekton pick not
It's gonna be
working
heroics out of Denser here.
Yeah.
Denser has to go huge right now. Ooh, nice hook from Moppo. Here comes WQ. Elrat taking damage, will go down, but the Decision in the backline frying through Noir and Moppo as well.
Yeah.
Now it's just the backline left and the Robbery. If he gets ult back, I think they're gonna dive this instantly. Trying to clear the wave here is Denser. Nice cage. Staying alive, crappy Case Maze. Here comes the Varus Q.
But he had no blight stacks, not enough damage to cut through
Yeah.
the beat front line.
2 inhibs down, Baron up, looking to reset, hopefully get that. Side of BFS looking very dire, obviously Viger scales, but even then, that fight, using his burst, but having to use it on Elrat in order to be able to actually kill him despite that hook. And the amount of damage that they have from the side of BFS means that, yeah, when you're in a position where in order to even kill the caught out Lulu, you have to use Viger's ult, which means you don't have it for Lina, you don't have it for Usagen, you definitely don't have it for K's Maze, who is an absolute monster here. Pharaoh going this lethality build, even if BFS were able, as we see Parasite up here, we're going to be starting
Here comes Robbery. No ulti yet, holding it. Linus trying to
ulti to zone, but
he's instantly dead.
yeah,
I kind of pays the price for Noir since it is what it is.
Yeah. Again, looking to get stuff. Desperations. Looking to come into mid here as well.
Ooh,
Lina
cancelling.
wall them off. Interesting. Doesn't follow with it. Looking to stay on this. Not sure the wall does necessarily much, but does zone them off as we see.
Dragon is going to be here though, and if they get this trick, there will be soul
second.
point. Wacky realizing they're going to insta-shove top lane for the third inhibitor.
Don't even need to go for this Drake. Just going to come up here. And yeah. This feels like Wacky Wraiths. Just going to look to close this one out methodically now.
I mean, triple inhib and this game should be done with Baron, right? So
Noir doing Crux right now.
The classic jungler move. Full clearing. It is what it is. I mean, it wouldn't be too useful here clearing. I'm assuming they're kind of relying on Denser, but Mopor getting a bit caught out there. Shoved and Robbery dealing damage. Does stay alive though. That support item is pretty goated. Does keep him alive. Don't know how much damage reduction that is. But
fishing well.
Lina flashing. Nice cage from Denser. Still looking to clear, but now the turret will fall, and most likely the inhibitor soon to follow, unless we see an engage here from BFS, but they're so low right now, and Robbery just
picking this up. Lina heads up play as well to rotate around here and start barreling up the super minions. Yep, looking to do that on the bot side as well. Really use this pressure. Smart by
one turret. Ooh, nice shove from Lina as well, and Robbery trying to fight the front line here. Linus in it, but Case Maze too big. Here's the vulnerable. Robbery looked like he was going down, but it was the clone, and that is a wrap it up.
Yeah,
lean from Wacky.
Closing it out very nicely. 3 inhibs down, textbook play, and yeah, BFS got a lead in the early. Looked alright, but the scaling from the volley bear especially, and when Wacky Wraiths did manage to capitalize on that mistake from BFS, down by Drake, the overextension, or from that mid turret as well, Wacky Wraiths, as soon as they got their lead, they didn't let up. They kept the pressure on, and they forced BFS into mistake after mistake. Really snowballing that, taking all the objectives, and cleaning it out very textbook. Well played by Wacky Wraiths.
Yeah, a little bit of a consequence of... I mean, I'm not sure why he picked the Renekton, but I assume it was that he tried to break the shields, but in the end, he didn't have enough sustained damage, and like that build from Case Maze is kind of funny because no one else does it, so it's hard to know the exact limits of what that build's able to do. I think it catches a lot of people off guard. But yeah, clean game out of Wacky Wraiths. Not sure who... I feel like they all played kind of evenly well on Wacky, I'll be honest. I don't think I can clearly name an MVP. I feel like they were kind of like mostly team playing them out.
Case Maze.
I
think Robbery had good... Yeah, Robbery had good ults and he did play well. Set up quite a lot. I think Lina had quite a few good picks and did her job quite well. I think Usagen did pick up quite a lot of stuff that was good. But I think overall, if we're talking about who had the most effect on the way the game went, I'd have to give it to Case Maze, regardless of whether he did in fact play the best in his situation or whether it was just a draft thing where he knew what his champion did. I think if you were to remove any one person from that game, removing top lane would have had the biggest effect and would have made it the hardest for Wacky. So I'm going to give it to Case Maze up in the top lane.
I think that's very fair. But with that said, we'll head into another short break and we'll be back in 20 minutes and it will be Slim Odds versus Snack Pack. We will see all of you soon.